Guitar Termite.
Alright, hello everyone. Let me tell you something. I got this guitar today. I ordered it from Guitar Center used for $100 because it's pretty banged up. Like you see everything everywhere. Like the strings are pretty rusted. You can see everything here is all cracked up. So it's a perfect candidate. So my plan to do with this is to restore it, to remove all the finish and refinish it with nitrocellulose lacquer. At the same time, learn how to do a proper setup, make it sound really good, make it really playable. So, alright, so without further ado, what I'm gonna do is start the disassembly. And for that, I need just like some pliers and a screwdriver. I don't know if this is the name in English, pliers, but whatever. So the guitar needs a setup anyway, so I'm not gonna remove them slowly. I'm gonna take the neck off and everything. So I'm just gonna snap the strings right here in the middle. Alright, now I'm gonna remove the tuners from the Strat. Next, I'm gonna do a little bit of removing of this paint, and I've been waiting seriously like forever to do this. I really want to do this and I've seen this guy, many people do it with the heat gun. I'm gonna go ahead and try and do it with the heat gun. I'm gonna go and try it in this part that is already covered with the pickguard to see how it goes. Alright, it didn't go that good. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't that bad either. Like, I could definitely see how this could work, but I don't like how I seem to burn a little bit of the wood here, and I seem to see that it removes some of the finish, but there's still some others type of finish beneath it. I think that's the sanding sealer. And I need to remove that as well. I think I need to put a new sanding sealer on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try the paint remover. This is all a learning process for me. This is to see what is the best way to remove paint from my guitar, the quickest, less work way to remove this paint from this guitar. For this, I need a spatula, the paint remover, some gloves because this stuff is really strong. Mask to protect our lungs from breathing this stuff, and an inexpensive paintbrush. This is what I got. So so here we go. Like, I was successful with the paint stripper. It came out good. At the beginning I thought it wasn't going to work, but I just had to leave it a little longer. And it worked. It ended up working pretty good. Just a little bit of things left over, but nothing that a good cleaning can fix. And now I'm left behind with all the sanding sealer. Some of it got scraped off. I got a little bit of a nick there in the wood, but I think I can fix it no problem just by sanding it away. So now I'm gonna sand off all the sanding sealer and leave it in the bare wood. It's a good piece of wood here, and also I'm gonna fix with this Dremel tool this cavity here that is being just sort of made this way. Like, I think the components sort of didn't fit, so I'm gonna make it like it's been fixed, but not very well. Like, it's sort of irregular, so I'm gonna try to shape it up and make it look better. So here we go. Oh, did I take off too much? No. No, I did not. But am I close? Oh my god, okay, so I've sounded way too much with the Dremel. It's fine. This is a learning guitar, so it's a shame. But I'm gonna try to get this piece of wood to fit here somehow with the Dremel, shape it somehow, and fill it with putty and glue it with super glue, and then we can sand it off later, right? So I'm gonna try to do that. I roughed out this piece right here of crappy wood that I found laying around, and I'm gonna fit it right here, see, and then I'm gonna put some wood putty to fill all the gaps, and we're gonna be good. We're gonna paint all over all this anyway, so we're gonna be fine. So without further ado, just gonna put some super glue in. I've already pre-drilled the hole to fit in that hole, so we're good. Alright, so I've sort of more or less fixed the problem. As you can see right here, there's a piece of laminated wood that I found to fill up this hole right here. And also I've used some wood putty to level it up. Just waiting for it to dry right here. There was another nick right here. So all the wood putty is gonna go away. Most of it, just to fill the little gaps there. But yeah, just another thing we learned today, how to patch up some wood errors. But it turned out all right. Like, I fixed it, and it's all gonna be painted solid color, so it doesn't matter. So pretty good. For now, we're gonna start with the sanding. That was delayed because of my Dremel skills were really bad, but now we have a smooth, nice hole here. So now I have 100 grit sandpaper. It's very thick, but we'll do the main work of removing this sanding sealer. And I found this spongy, I don't know where I found it, but there's a spongy piece of material here, and it's like sort of between a styrofoam and a sponge, but we're gonna use this as a sanding block for it to contour, to follow the contours of the guitar. So without further ado, let's go. After a lot of sanding, we have down to bare wood the guitar. Strat is down to the bare wood. I even sanded the inside, and to do that I used a Dremel tool. I used a Dremel tool with the sanding block thing. It was the circular one. I'll show you. With this Dremel tool, I got all the paint off from the inside. I wasn't able to get this one because this is a dent. I just wanted to get the level surface, a nicer surface for all the new nitro. Just wanted to have like a fresh start as possible. So I did that, and I didn't do it in here because it's really difficult to get it in there. But nonetheless, it's done. And now I'm gonna do the same with the neck. I'm gonna tape off this area, the fretboard. I'm gonna tape it all off, and then I'm gonna use the paint stripper to get the paint out. Alright, so I've taped up the neck. Hopefully this is the last time we need to tape off the neck for the painting and everything. I don't need to worry about the logo. I think I'm gonna take that away. I'm just gonna do some vintage amber lacquer on it. Probably gonna leave the back side of it naked and use some sort of antiquing technique there. But yeah, so I've taped off all the frets to keep them away, and the instructions of the paint remover that I ignored the first time said to score the surface. So I'm gonna do the back side first, and I'm not gonna go very deep with the X-Acto knife, but I'm gonna score it like that. Alright guys, thank you a lot for sticking around till the end of this very long video. We accomplished a lot. We sanded the body and the neck, front and back, and we left it down to the bare wood. We learned about paint remover and how to fix our mistakes when you chip a little bit of wood. And so next step is I'm gonna relic the hardware, and I'm gonna buy a compressor so I can do the sanding sealer on the body and neck. So let's have a little bit of a close-up here. Alright guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.
Guitar Termite.